Hey, it's Joe at Reds. Dry fly fishing tip for you. This is a really simple tip and very, very important. When you're fishing dry flies, you're probably either going to be casting at an angle that's either upstream or downstream, and it requires a very different cast in order to achieve good presentation. Let's start with the upstream dry fly. When I approach a piece of water, I generally will upstream dry fly all of this water on the inside half of the stream. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to throw some false cast and measure out. My rod is going to finish very low so that I can begin just stripping line just like that right there. Having the rod low allows me the leverage to set the hook very quickly if necessary. And a good tip for this is you want to come right into the strip as the fly hits. So my stripping hand, when my fly hits, I'm already right there in my rod hand stripping the line the moment it hits. So upstream dry fly fishing, hit with the cast low as the fly is going to be coming back at you. That's an easy one. When we go downstream, however, it changes a little bit, because if I cast and my rod's low and I go downstream, that fly is instantly tight, and I see this all day, all the time while I'm guiding. It's a little trickier presentation. I need to hit with slack in the line so that that fly can just immediately drift naturally. And that's what I'm going to show you here with this stop style parachute cast. Let's just say I've worked this whole inside shelf here, and now I'm going to work out into swifter current, or maybe all the way over on the other side of the stream. I'm going to false cast just the same, but where my rod tip stops is very critical. I'm going to stop and I'm going to suck some of that line back so that I can lower my rod down and let that fly drift very naturally away from me. So I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to stop and I'm going to draw that line back into a mended fashion and lower that fly down as it goes, just like that. I could even add a couple of things. So let's just say I'm working that far bank, I'm setting up right, I stop, I suck the line back. Now maybe I'm going to go ahead and feed a little bit of line, set the hook if I need to. There's a bite right there. And I'm going to lower that rod down. Maybe I'll even take a step or two as I feed line, stalking downstream. But it's really critical that you stop high with your rod and parachute some of that line back so that the fly can be drag-free instantly, as many trout, especially during the summer, are going to see that fly hit, and they're going to want to start rising to it right upon impact. I hope these tips help. Like and subscribe, and see what we're doing next week.